Well, then don't tell him. 3 remedies for your problem. First, place a skillet under the bed. Second, steal coins from your husband's pocket at bedtime. Third, go out at night and collect goatweed. Naked.
Thomas, did you ever think that God makes mistakes?
God? Mistakes? Minnie, that is blasphemy.
But if God gives babies to girls with no husbands and no money and no wish for a sprig, and you and Mrs. Brown want a child so much...
Minnie, hush your tongue, girl.
It's only the truth, I'm into.
Seems to be genuine enough. It appears the money is ours for the asking.
£120. It's such a lot of money.
Enough to buy a home. Here in Candleford.
Us? Here in Candleford?
Why not? Well, Lark Rise folk can settle here if they can afford it. Isn't that so, Miss Lane?
Emma and Robert will live where they choose to. It is certainly not for me to say. They know best what suits them.
What happens now?
We wait. Legal process. We've provided the documents they've asked for. Could take days, could take months.
On the count of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
What's that? I have so much to tell you. The inheritance, it's true.
Well, your face is glad enough to start a fire.
And Queenie, we're thinking of taking a cottage in Candleford. Who would have thought?
It's the excitement talking, Queenie. Let her dream for today.
Quite a thing, Mr. Brown. You're taking on the salvation of these children's souls.
That is, sir, a calling.
Well, in Oxford, the Salvation Bands march to raise charitable donations.
Charity, sir, purifies a man.
Well, you could march to Candleford. Up the main street there, make an event of it.
To lead these pilgrims in an orderly process before the good folk of Candleford. I am inspired.
I wanted to thank you.
My ma and pa are so delighted. £120. It's like, I don't know, a wish.
Well, that's not why you came to look for me, though, is it, Laura? But you meet another writer, you want to talk. Ask 100 questions. Well, sit with me. Please. Have a drink. Ask me anything.
How do you know if you really are a writer?
Would you write even if you knew no one would ever see it? Just to let it pour out of you?
Yes.
Well, I suspect you're more of a writer than I am, Laura.
How could that be?
I could be any kind of writer, but I am a journalist. What I write today is there for people to read tomorrow. That's the world we live in now. I want to keep up. I'm the youngest writer on our paper. I learn quickly. I know how to get people to tell me things. I smile. They like me. Or they tell me things they shouldn't. You see what you do to me, Laura? I never talk like this. I have let you see right inside of me. But I suppose I can be like this with you because we are writers. We have...
A bond. Understanding.
Well, you came here because you want to show me your writing.
It's only scribbled nothings about our small world.
Don't belittle what you do, Laura. It matters. You can admit it to me. But you must want to know if you can really write.
Well...
Oh, you could help me. Your journal would provide such insights into this place. with these people. Well, there comes a time in every writer's life, Flora, where you have to be brave, dare. Can you do that? Show me your writing. Give me your journal.
My dear, shall we endeavour?
Children still sound. We could go back to bed.
You're a temptress. But a working man has responsibilities towards his employer.
One day of casting aside obligation. You don't believe, do you?
I saw the papers. I saw the look on the solicitor's face. It's the believing that's kept me up the night long.
You fight this because it is my money, don't you?
Your money. Did I hear my own wife say such a thing? All these years, I've been setting out before dawn to bring home our money.
I didn't mean... Yes, all these years you have been the provider. We depend on you. And now it is changing and you don't like it.
You dare to say such a thing to a man in his own home, as though all I have struggled to provide is not enough.
Can you not hear what I'm trying to say?
I hear you well enough. Your money. Woman, you do with your money as you wish.
Robert, please, listen. If you brought this money home, you would not torture yourself with the idea that we can have a new life. Now, I am asking you, let it be the same no matter where the money's coming from. How many times have I heard you say, if we could get out of Lark Rise, now is our chance? My husband is the best stonemason for miles around. Everyone knows that. Your own yard. You could do the kind of work you love. Not mending walls just to earn a shilling. Wouldn't you like that?
Yes, I would.
If our good fortune can give that to you, can you not see how that makes me feel?
Come on. Let's go back to bed. I can be late for work for once in my life. Let no man say Robert Timmins is not a man of compromise.
I look down at the hamlet, the chimney pots, the shroud of mist, the fresh green moss, the glistening ivy, the reddish twigs with their sparkling drops. It all seemed to have been made for me alone. It delighted me. I felt suddenly uplifted. My troubles didn't trouble me anymore. This and 1,000 other small, lovely sights would remain. And people would come suddenly upon them and look and be glad. I was right. You are more of a writer than I could ever hope to be.
No. You are the writer. I am a post girl in a left-behind place.
There's your ma.